you yourself have covered 23 World Series. So I'm curious which one sticks out the most to you of all the ones, if you can remember every single one.
The Cubs winning it all was just crazy because of the history.
I'm surprised that you were saying that, because that must hurt you low key.
No, it doesn't. I don't think that way. I think, as a baseball fan and as a fan of, my God, American history, to think that the last time they won was before World War I. And the last time, by the time we were in that stadium during the World Series, the last time the World Series had been at Wrigley was in 1945. So you're talking about unbelievable history in the greatest sport on earth. That's special. And the ratings proved it to be. The Red Sox, they're the Cardinals again. The Red Sox winning it for the first time in 86 years when they won in 2004 after sweeping the Cardinals. The Cardinals in 2011 when David Freese hit the home run to force Game 7, and then them winning in Game 7. Heartbreak for Texas. Unbelievable ending to a crazy year for the Cardinals. That team was counted out, double digits out of the wild card with a month to go, and there they were. They got there, and then they won it all, and they were up against it twice. Those are the ones that stand out to me for the baseball. Mm-hmm. And then 2001 with 9/11 having just happened in New York and having a World Series in the Bronx and going back and forth and having a 7-game World Series. And Rivera, the one time he really didn't make it happen in the 9th inning when they lost Game 7. That was a great series. But really important for the country at a time when we all needed diversion because of the horrific attack, not too long before that.
And above the players, even beyond that, the World Series, who are some of the players that you've truly enjoyed covering or even calling the most over the years, where you're like,
the names that jump to my mind, Jeter right out of the gate. Albert Pujols is one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. He happens to be a first ballot Hall of Famer and another guy that really made himself after being a 13th or 14th round draft pick and forced his way onto the Cardinals. I think that was the year in 2001 when he debuted in the big leagues. And I was there doing every game at that time and watching him in spring training. And to see where he started and where he got to, where he is now. He's still playing now with the Dodgers is just remarkable. I think of a guy like Clayton Kershaw, who's just a prince of a person who finally got a World Series ring with what happened last year, and this incredible regular season performer who had a really good October and was part of a world championship. I could literally go on and on. That Red Sox team of 2004 was just sensational. Aroldis Chapman closing out games for the Cubs in 2016. That's the thing. Every year you fall in love with the game again. I do. And you fall in love with the drama and these participants in drama that just make the whole thing come to life. So not a year has gone by where I can't go. I could sit here and go through every year with you from 1996 on, because it becomes such a big part of my career and life that they leave a mark. Let's say that, and I don't forget them at all.
And October is such a special time in sports, and maybe the busiest time of the year for them. So what does this stretch mean for you? Like, what is your schedule about to look like?
Yeah, it's a little hectic, but it's fun. I think of my dad who did this forever and did it for 50 years and was doing Cardinal baseball and Sunday football on TV and Monday night radio on CBS, and then coming back and doing morning talk show on the radio and doing the Cardinal game that night. And my schedule pales in comparison to that. So I'm doing nationally televised games pretty much every day in October between two sports, but I love that. I like the work. I like the challenge of trying to stay up to date and trying to stay at my best, which is another reason why working with Halls, not to make it corny, but anything that helps along the way, trying not to drink in October, trying to eat right, trying to get sleep where I can, trying to catch up and do my research on planes, and so that when I get to the hotel, I can actually go to bed. Just little things, little tricks that you find over the years that make the job doable. And It's a busy schedule, and I'm away from home the majority of the month of October, which having 3-year-old twin boys, I'm going to miss them more than they'll miss me. And then we reunite in November, and all's good. So it's a fun time of year. It's more fun than hectic.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.